Audrey Hepburn is remembered as an icon of elegance, grace, and compassion. But behind the polished image was a life shaped by hardship, trauma, and emotional complexity. Her public persona sparkled with poise and warmth, yet the private struggles she carried reveal a woman whose experiences were far more challenging than most realized. Rather than a twisted life, hers was a story marked by quiet endurance, resilience, and the determination to rise above a painful past. Born in Brussels in 1929, Audrey began her life under the shadow of political tension. Her childhood was abruptly shattered when World War II swept across Europe. As a young girl living in the Netherlands during the occupation, she endured starvation, fear, and the constant threat of violence. Food was so scarce that she survived on tulip bulbs at one point, and the trauma of war left a lasting imprint on her physically and emotionally. The slender frame that later became part of her signature look was in reality a result of childhood malnutrition rather than glamour. Another deeply painful event in her early life was her father's abandonment. He left the family when Audrey was just 6, a loss she later described as the greatest heartbreak of her life. This wound never fully healed, influencing her relationships and contributing to the insecurity she battled throughout adulthood. Though she rarely spoke of it publicly, the longing for stability and acceptance shaped many of her personal choices, and the quiet melancholy behind her eyes in certain roles. While the world saw a confident star of Breakfast at Tiffany's, Roman Holiday, and My Fair Lady, Audrey often struggled with self-doubt. She never believed she was beautiful, claiming her features were too sharp and her frame too thin. In an industry that prizes physical perfection, she feared she did not fit the mold, despite becoming one of the most admired women of her generation. This contrast between her public image and private feelings created an emotional tension she carried for years. Her romantic life, too, was far more fragile than the media ever portrayed. Audrey longed for a peaceful family life, but her marriages brought heartache. She endured miscarriages, depression, and the strain of partners whose ambitions or personalities clashed with her own gentle nature. Friends later revealed that she often hid her sadness to protect others, preferring to suffer quietly rather than disrupt the harmony she valued so deeply. Even at the height of her fame, she walked away from Hollywood to devote herself to humanitarian work. Many assumed this shift